Hello everybody, welcome! We got a little bit of DOScider here for you today. Good to see you, Esco. That's right, we're going to be ranking a whole lot of DOS games. Actually, let's just get window capture out of the way. We have been ranking them for a while now. This is now episode 13. We have our top 5. Doom still reigning at number 1 for another 8 episodes at least. We have encountered a few games worse than the Flintstones. We'll get to that in a moment. So we've got Doom, Star Wars Dark Forces, Warcraft 2, Capture the Flag, and Commander Keen, Goodbye Galaxy. Rounding out the top 5. Lots and lots of cool games that we found. Also some other garbage. We've got International Ninja Rabbits, Scunny Lost in Space. The Scunny games have a bit of a reputation down at the bottom, but there's only one in the bottom 5. Because we have Flintstones, Dino Lost in Bedrock, and Jetsons by George and Trouble again. And then All Dogs Go to Heaven. Because you can't keep a good dog down unless it's at the bottom of this list where it deserves to be. But yeah, we've ranked 65 games, and I've got some more up on the docket. If you would like to put in games... All Dogs Go to Heaven is so much worse than Flintstones that it's scary. Yeah, especially because Flintstones is so much worse than pretty much everything else here that it's scary. It's, Yep. But I'll let you go ahead and watch episode 11 to go and check that one out again. In any case, like I said, I've got a whole bunch here on the list. If you want to suggest games, or rather request them, put them on the list, you can go and become a sub or a patron, join the Discord. There is a special channel just for you in the Discord. Anybody can join the Discord, it's free. But I have set up special rooms so that you can request different roguelike things and stuff like that, where I'm just doing some votes. Only for our subs and patrons is a little bit of a reward for that support for all those years. All right, let's get... The first one on the list was actually one of those. It's from Deranged Dan, and we have our first Sierra adventure game, The Castle of Dr. Brian. I don't know why he's called that. I guess that must be his name. Edutainment time. We haven't done any of the Sierra adventure games yet, by the way. This is the first one. The edutainment.
I feel the cosmos.
That's because of Wednesdays, among other reasons.
Yo, welcome, Sirius. Good to see you. Already kind of banging. Not to mention, the castle is very good. Okay, so first of all, I feel like it's a game for babies, right? It's probably easy. Definitely. Dr. Braden got these lamps at a yard sale. He figured they were just right for illuminating his prized flamingos. His rep for brilliance doesn't extend to his chase and lawn decorations. But look at them. These proud flamingos. How dare they? The grill. Alright. Looks like every other castle doorbell we've ever seen. So it's it's an adventure game. You can go ahead and click on things. Most of it's not going to do anything. Maybe you should try ringing the doorbell. Which immediately gives us Simon Says. Oh boy. That context menu is a little bit obnoxious, but... Just let me in, Brian! Jesus Christ. Still going, okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna need notes for this. No, these are already notes, streamer. Oh my god. Novice sequence is like 6 notes. Sure, it's just... That's very long. I get what it's doing. Now we're gaming. Good to see you, Not a Fish. Congratulations, you successfully unlocked the front door. You're awarded the Memory Puzzle plaque. Keep it to help you remember this feat. Okay, that's pretty good. You've heard that people were shorter in medieval times, and it must be true. This armor is at least a foot short. Please leave Dr. Brian's flowers here for the next visitor. Jokes, we got 'em! Alright, what's in the drawer? Inside the drawer, you find a sliding tile puzzle. Oh no. Empty tile will be in the bottom right corner. Uh-oh, sliding tile puzzle. I'm just gonna mentally adjust right away where the, Alright. Let's figure out how that immediately changes its placing. I'm guessing that these have to be in row 2? God, I haven't done a sliding puzzle in a long time. Okay, so that's definitely got to be over there. Love Dr. Brain, but hate sliding puzzles like this. Yeah. Okay. no. So these are going to have to be over then. Oh, God. The whole entryway isn't great for puzzles. That seems like a bad place to start. Okay. Like, these just take a very long time is part of the problem. The other thing is that I don't know... Like, I don't remember exactly what this guy's whole dungeon looks like. Not having the final images, if it's something that's more complicated like this, where, like, where does this flag go? I don't remember. I don't remember if that's like a left side, right side. I mean, oh, what the? Okay, oh, I see. It'll do like the whole row if you want to do that. That's nice. That's, I know. Just a misclick game. So I've got to think these had to be the bottom. This is a hint. So I think this is the hint coin, probably. But this will just tell us what it is, again. So, I mean, the bottom right will be blank at the end, huh? I'm guessing that's a hint coin? Yeah. Oh! Now it gives us... Oh my god, the hint coin is just so that you can see what it's supposed to look like. Oh, but it won't... Okay. Oh, thank god. I'm like, it does show back up again. So I was right about that being where it needs to be. And that's where it is. Yeah, okay. It's the top. That's a top one. Gotcha. Fuck sliding puzzles. Yeah, it's not the best foot forward. Like we said, it's mostly just that sliding puzzles are very trial and error and really slow. And I think it's a really bad start to have it be a sliding puzzle where you don't get the image. That seems bad. I don't mind sliding puzzles. I'm generally not terrible at them, but like not having the image was a little weird because it's not like in that brief intro I recognized all of Dr. Brain's castle. I don't think anybody, like, hates sliding puzzles also because of how difficult they are, rather than just how obnoxious it is to manipulate things. No, no, please. So that would be... yeah. Problem is... so those are in the right spots. And it's now just like getting everything else put into place. That hand has to go, these ones have to go over. That has to come down. This one needs to go up. Yeah. Real easy to misclick a little bit. Yeah, and then God. Doing this is going to be annoying. Problem is I need that to be in the bottom right corner at the end of this. So right now, I need this one over there. Like, I think... oh, God. Problem is this. God, I'm having a moment. I do not want to memorize this. I'm like, I want to just trial and error it, because, like you said, memorizing the algorithm kind of thing of this is just like, ugh. But also, you kind of need to at a certain point at the end of these to get them into the right spots. So right now we just need those two over, this one down here. Yeah, and that's going to be out of where we need it. So if we go over... okay. Fun! He's doing it. He's braining. So close. The other two are literally... only the expert version of this puzzle has a picture at all. The other two are literally just putting numbered tiles in order. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's extra awful, honestly. So then that's in the wrong order. So we need... Just trying to... I need to actually, again, spend a moment thinking about this rather than just trying to trial and error it, but that's not exactly fun or interesting. Is this PC speaker only? I have it. I thought that I had it on PC speak or on Sound Blaster, but yeah. Yeah, these are not super fun even if you know how to do them. People like sliding block puzzles very rarely. It's not an uncommon opinion to not enjoy these. Alright, sorry, let me just think about this rather than be talking. Alright, so we need to get this here. Hold up. Ear on the bottom. Okay, so yeah, that one needs to go there, and then these two just over. So if we need this here... There we go. I just needed to spend a moment thinking about it, but the first code word is hearts. The math marvel is one of Dr. Brain's inventions. You need to construct correct addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division problems to get what's in the treasure chest. You can buy the answer to the next problem for a hint coin. What? Okay. So, like, just 15. Okay. This almost feels like find the correct numbers. Like, how do we make 21 or something? So, yeah, so we could do 15 times 5. So we could do that. Okay. Alright, that's interesting. It's kind of hardest to do the beginning one because finding all of these isn't super simple for what you want to be setting up. It gives you almost too many options. How to make math boring? I don't know. I liked this. I used to play a game called Go Figure a lot on Windows, which was a blast for me, but I can understand why people generally would hate it. 88 divided by... I don't know. I think that one's okay. Yeah, that one's neat. I like that. I'm a math person though. Heart and horseshoes. This is a magic square. Place numbers in the squares such that they add to the same two totals across each row, down each column, and along both diagonals. Interesting. These seem fairly advanced for, like, edutainment kids game. A 4x4 one, apparently. So we would need, like, 31, and then, like, that would go to 40 then? Yeah, okay. Hey, Joe Q, good to see you. I'm gonna throw numbers out for a moment and just, like, adjust as needed afterwards. Nice. And that is way too much. So if we go, like... Huh. There's gotta be, like, a... trick to this in a way. Because, I mean, obviously we can just kind of adjust things, but that's not going to be the best way to do it. Far from it, I'm sure. And we definitely wouldn't want, like, a 31 to be in the same row. Like, and then 94 would be there, so that doesn't make any sense. So it's going to be, like, the number that we're going to want is somewhere around, like, 50-ish? Yeah, I'm guessing the hint coin would tell us what number we're going to target, yeah. That would be my guess. It's been a long time since I've done a lot of math like this, so I don't really get to think about, like, oh god, what would I use for, like, a formula to find out what would be, like, the average here. Is it all just 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 18, 21? Yeah, okay, so it is that whole thing. So if we've got... Oh, God. All right. What? So if we're going to average that out. Yeah, this would take a little bit of work doing. And that's 80. I'm just kind of curious. Do I have one? Oh, I do. I guess every time that you do it, they'll all add to 64. Mm-hmm. Okay. You'll only do it if I ask. It's been a while. Like, I used to know all this kind of stuff. It's just that I don't get to use it in my everyday life anymore. I like a game. There's a really cool game that my wife got a long time ago that's called Ricochet Robots. And well, not to particularly the same kind of thing math-wise. It's this thing. It's this really interesting puzzle game where what you're trying to do is, like, you get a board of squares and, like, those ice puzzles in, like, Chip's Challenge or something where you can only move until you hit a wall, and there's some walls set up in the board itself, and you'll flip over a tile and that'll be your target, and you have to, like, race against the other person to see how quickly you can, like, ricochet your robots off of each other. It's really interesting. Size of square divided by 2, and then times lowest plus highest. Yeah, okay. So if we need 4 more... Hmm. These are fun games to do on DOScider type stuff because, of course, what I really want to be doing is sitting here and trying to think about math while also trying to be like, wait, how should I rank this game? And talk to chat and do all of those kinds of things all at the same time. It's really good. It's very, very helpful and makes you look super smart all the time, always. So, I mean, if I wanted to do diagonals, yeah. And that's 48. This is 62. 66. That's at 52. Right. Getting there slowly. My brain is being doctored in real time. Exactly. Alright. We get the idea of that puzzle. I can do that again in a moment. I'm just also curious what this one is. Ooh. Security lock for the castle. Each time you solve one of the hallway puzzles, you learn another code word from the combination. Ah, right, of course. Yes, the ultra top secret decoder grid. Of course, of course. So it was hearts, horseshoes. Okay. We had hearts and then horseshoes, right? I think is what it was. That is not the manual. That gives me a connection failed. But thank you. I did have it, and then, yeah, now I closed it earlier for some reason. There we go. Yeah, so we will actually be getting... I have the manual here. Dr. Brain's Ultra Top Secret Decoder Grid. So we had horseshoes was second. This is a little bit hard to zoom in on. Hearts and horseshoes. For example, if you want to say backgammon, the chord would be... Oh, I see. So our first one was hearts. So if the first one is hearts, that means that we need to go... And then... It did say our first code was hearts, right? Second code word is cat. Horseshoes. Hold up. First code word is hearts. Oh, it's the other way around. Never mind. It goes this. That's... What? That's so weird. Wait, oh my god. Okay, that's such a weird way to do this. Sorry, let me just show this, because this is wild to me. So when you look at the top secret decoder grid, my expectation, and when I was looking at it, is it says like, oh, to do hearts. So you go over here, and then it goes the prongs, then the target, and then, okay, hearts. But it actually starts this side, and then here. So you go target, then these two, which is, that threw me. That didn't make any sense to me. I will admit, they got me on that one. Good going. All right, horseshoes. We have that, and then nice. This is the copy protection check. Yeah, that is exactly what it is. No, what am I thinking? That's useful. This is now 80. This is at 66. Shows how long I've been out of school. I don't need to do any of this shit anymore. Force me to solve puzzles. How dare you? I'm actually kind of curious of something. If you want to, can you, in the middle of this, interesting. You can just change it in real time. That's rad, actually. Huh. I was kind of curious as to, like, what you can do fiddling around with this. That's really nice that it's got, like, adjustable difficulty that you can do immediately. Huh. The world's worst Sudoku. Something like that. But I wanted to say, like, as far as some of the jokes, the foot short. Things like that. Like, there's some good ones here. Does it not say this is a magic square? Okay. Clock room. Huh. Get to 15. So I'm just thinking, if I wanted to do the target here, we've got 4.5. Hi. Hello. No, 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 no. Hi. That's not very helpful, bud. Yeah? Oh, okay. Buddy. No, don't. Hi, don't get mad at me. Don't bite me. You cannot lay down on the mouse while I'm in the middle of doing this. Fuck, I forgot what I was in the middle of doing. Bud. I have a very helpful cat here. Hi. Oh, you like the mouse on the screen, do you? Yeah? Is that helpful? Well, very nice. I appreciate... Ow! You little shithead. Ow! Do not bite me like that. I know that's a love nit, but you cannot bite me on the neck. Wow, you suck later, basically. Alright. I mean, we don't have too much time for Dr. Brain here. So I'm kind of wondering if I should just rank the game at this point. Hi, bud. I know. You're very, very helpful. Thank you. Oh, my God. Mm-hmm. Hi. Yes, that's nice. Yep, I appreciate you too. You're very, very good. God, now I'm just... Do I want the solution? No, it's okay. It's fine. I'm just struggling with things here, as you might imagine. I kind of want to see the next room. It's kind of the thing. Oh, bud. No, can you not? No, you can't. Hi. Hi. What are you doing? I might need just one moment here, actually. Just give me a second. He's having a time. No, don't hit me. Do not hit me. All right, I'll see you in just 1 second. All right, buddy, let's go out. Alright, sorry about that. I figured I'd just give him a little bit of something to mollify him. He has like a dental kibble that he's allowed to have, and he's supposed to even have, so I just went ahead and gave him that. Okay, so if we're gonna go for 15s. And then 3 would not work. We need like a 4-2. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Easy for that one. And checkers is our next code word. And checkers would be... Alright, this symbol... Good old school DRM. As the door opens, you notice a small award plaque showing that you have passed the mathematics examination with distinction. You pick it up proudly. It's got really good art and stuff in this game too, for sure. Filled with clocks of all kinds. Your gaze is drawn to the 4-button panel next to the cuckoo water clock.
You now have 60 seconds.
Oh, okay. Punching on a time clock. Didn't want anyone to think he was mean, so he reset them. Uh-huh. Okay, so I'm supposed to punch in. Punch in this time clock. Besides, the elf will dance to almost anything.
30 seconds.
An Acme time lock. Okay.
You now have 15 seconds.
You have to find the controls. If you really need a Nolan, turn the sundial to Trinity.
You now have 5 seconds. You
Elevator
now
door.
have 60 seconds.
Interesting. So how would I, if there's no remote, it must be a radio-controlled radio. Oh, that hits it. Gotcha. Rad rap music. Very, very good.
You now have 30 seconds.
So that one does the alarm. Okay, so this one does the alarm clock, maybe?
You now have 15 seconds.
If we need to get the right time.
5 seconds. You now have 60 seconds.
You now have 15 seconds. Are we about to die? No. It's constantly resetting. It's like now we have 60 seconds. When it gets to here, it'll say we have 30 again. Yeah, it's much worse. I'm losing bonus points. Even figuring out what you need to be clicking takes about as long as the first one. Okay, so that one does that.
You now have 5
That does
seconds.
the water. Huh.
You now have 60 seconds.
Because it's saying that this is where we need to punch in? So it wants us to do it when it's at that clock? I don't know what the punch-in would be, though.
You now have 30
Huh.
seconds.
Yeah, this one feels a little moon logic-y. Like, I don't know what punch-in means. Because that's stopped. Huh. We don't have any inventory or anything. I'm actually kind of curious. Oh, we do! Oh, because we got the plaque and stuff. Right, of course. That is obnoxious. In any case, I think that we understand what it's doing. And eventually we do need to move on to our next game. So let's think about... I've gotten what I need out of this one. Let's get that off. The Sound Blaster alarm is actually maybe worse. Oh, I believe you. Yeah. I can understand that. DOS games, well renowned for their very, very, very good sound design. We've had that happen quite a bit. I like the art. I liked a lot of the sound stuff in it. The puzzles are pretty nasty for a kid, I would think. But that's kind of rad because like, having to be way too easy isn't fun either. Sliding puzzle, though. I don't want to just immediately slam it in next to our other edutainment games. But I'm kind of feeling like it's going to end up somewhere in here, too. It really does front load a lot of the least interesting puzzles, which is a problem in its own right. Yes, yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, problem is that doesn't actually help it. If you have to go through a bunch of uninteresting puzzles to get to the interesting stuff. And it does always suffer. For me, I don't know, I'm very iffy on adventure games. I always like the idea of them, and I love a lot of the writing in them. But then there's so much weird moon logic sometimes where you're just guessing and clicking at things. Like, it's nice when it tells you what it wants to a certain extent. And Dr. Brain seemed like it really liked to sit there and go, like, blaring things at you, while also counting down and doing stuff like that while you're trying to figure out what the fuck the puzzle's even supposed to mean. Like, wait, what can I interact with here? And that's never a great feeling. Like, just trying to figure out where you can actually click and what's available for the puzzle while it's going whoop, 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 whoop. And there's, voice constantly counting down is Like, oh, God, my brain just hurts even thinking about it. The solution to that puzzle was also extremely dumb. Fair enough. What was the solution to that puzzle, by the way? I wasn't gonna sit there and, like, figure the whole thing out. I assume that most adventure game puzzles are kind of like that. God, we're getting a edutainment zone, and I don't want it to be that way, but also... yeah? It just wants you to turn off all the noise? It's just a specific series of those buttons. Yeah, that's terrible. Because that doesn't have anything to do with what the clocks type stuff is, right? I think that I'd rather play Super Solvers and Dino Park Tycoon. I'd rather play the Summoning. Would I rather play Jill of the Jungle? That is a game with its own flaws, also in sound design too. But it makes up for some of those sound design flaws by having a very cool soundboard of the terrible sounds. It's better than ST Sideline. I think that I'm going here. I think it goes a little bit under this. Just for me. The Super Solvers one was really interesting. Dino Park Tycoon's just kind of a classic. Castle of Dr. Brain. It's a neat game. It's really cool. I think that some of the puzzles... turning off all the clocks is a little... it's hard, because of course with a game like that, they live and die on the puzzles themselves. Like, the aesthetics of it are great. It has a really good, like, humor to it, and I like the art. But then, if the puzzles are just kind of like, yeah, okay, this is the math puzzle. Here's the math puzzle with no sound in it. Okay, that's the game, right? Then that's the actual game part of it, and that's not super interesting. In any case, we need to load up our next game. Just thinking about what that wants to be. How about a special from Boix, who I believe was in the chat earlier. Here's our next request. Let me get this set up for a moment. Oh boy, a Boix special. Yeah. This one will take just a moment to do. I also need the manual open for this one. I would say that Boix normally picks particular games, but I think this one actually might be really interesting from what I've seen of it. I'm excited to see what it'll look like. This is Speedracer, the Challenge of Racer X. Hey, Kefka, good to see you. We'll use Sound Blaster. had this fixed earlier. Give me a second. Finding the right cycle
but you can
for
also
it.
be a great man. You value
Just a
life
second.
even higher than victory.
But from now on, we're professional racers again, and I'll do my best to win. I'll try to beat you.
I accept the challenge.
Good luck.
Hold on, let me just try this again. Because I had it working much better earlier. But like I said, I just gotta find the right cycles. I went a little too hard on it. 1 second. DOSBox emulation. Very fun and cool. I have to do a little bit of an install every time. I tested this earlier and got it working just fine.
You can be a great driver, but you can also be a great man. You value life even higher than victory.
But from now on, we're professional racers again, and I'll do my best to win. I'll try to beat you.
I accept the challenge.
Good luck.
Should have written down the exact directions that I followed. Write down exactly where I figured out the issue. Discovering whole new musical genres, exactly. Alright, I have one last thing to try with it. Give me a second. Nothing quite so cool as having all of these issues. Right after I tested it. Well, that is... So here's the problem. This is much better sounding. But I know that we have an issue here somewhere.
can be a great driver, but you can also be a great man. You value a life even higher than victory.
But from now on, we're professional racers again, and I'll do my best to win. I'll try to beat you.
I accept the challenge.
Good luck.
What a great intro. See, it just starts. It's acting like I'm already doing an input, and it does this demo mode. When when you do the full game, you get like a bunch of different powers that you can use. So you get like speed jacks. So you can jump over everything.
Those guys play rough.
But you can buy all the different powers and set them up on different buttons. And this one has them pre-equipped. Where's the murder at least 5 racers button? Well, I will say that it seems accurate to that, because when I played for like 5 seconds to make sure it was working at one point, I hit a car and I rocketed it into the air and off the track so that it just never came back. And Speedracer immediately came up and went, well, they deserved that. They asked for it. Something like that. And I was like, wait, what? Okay, yeah, nailing it. Oh, God. So this handles very well. It's interesting because the driving is kind of half automatic. When is this from? 93, I believe. I do have it written down, but I can check it in a minute.
You did it!
You did it! Yes, that's just the demo mode. The problem is, like I said, it doesn't want to let me go into the other modes when I have it installed this way, and I don't know why. The other way gives me crunchy audio.
We will beat you.
I love that it's got, like, these little cameos on the bottom, and getting powers that you can equip is really neat. Oh shit, oh shit. Speed jacks over it. There we go. Because you can fall in the water and then you just lose immediately. Like, presentation-wise, this is really interesting. The driving is wild, because you can't really go off track, as you notice. Like, I can just kind of bounce back and forth between the two sides.
Come on, you.
Like, I can just constantly go off sides. And it doesn't seem like you have a real fail state that way. Like... And when it has things like the really tight hairpin turns, it will kind of half auto steer you. Like around the big corners, I'm doing a little bit of the turning, but like, it just kind of makes you follow the road. It's very weird. You did it! Your childhood is cursed. You went and looked up the coloring book program that was your earliest computer game memory, made with the designer Tongue of the Fat Man. If I remember, though, weren't a few of the designers of Tongue of the Fat Man the people that went on to actually do a lot of work on, like, Street Fighter 2? Like, Tongue of the Fat Man's a weird history. There's some really good designers that worked on that from my understanding. I need to go and look up all the stuff around it again, but...
You can be a great driver, but you can also be a great man. You value a life even higher than victory.
But from now on, we're professional racers again.
This is one of those times where I wish I knew more about Speedracer itself to look at this. Because I think it's kind of neat how much they try and get to, like... Speedracer lore. Like, there's obvious villains and stuff in this. These guys play rough. Like, all the cutaways to different enemies saying things at you, or Speedracer himself, like, having a line, or his pit crew, like this guy.
Those guys play rough.
Yeah, that video at the beginning is interesting, too. Oh, there we go. Get the actual Speedracer theme. I will say, there are a lot more mobsters than I was expecting in Speedracer. See, it's really weird, though, that, like, you kind of can't go off-road. You can't fall down these cliffs. However, I'll see if I can find some water. Because if you end up near a water hazard, you can just sploosh into the water and you're done. Yeah, there we go. Oh! No, that one even doesn't care. Alright, we murdered at least one racer. Or one racer was murdered. Is he hurt? No. It's too bad that the actual driving just feels like it doesn't matter. There are some goals inside of the non-demo race.
You can be a great driver, but you can also be a great man. You value a...
I might see, yeah, it just wants to do that. So I'm gonna do one quick thing to see if I can get off the demo mode there. I actually have an idea. I just need to run a little setup to show the rest of that game, but we're mostly, I have an idea as to where I would put it, just the way that it handles right away. You still get a really good idea of that. It has some neat ideas, though, that I would like to show. Let's see if this works.
You can be a great driver.
No, it just wants to go right in. I'm wondering if, is it because it's too fast?
You can...
See, like, it immediately hits demo, which is weird.
You can be a great...
And if I do the other way, then it gets crunchy. Because the cool thing is being able to equip different abilities and buy them as you go through. Because we had, like, that boost, and we had the car jacks. That being said, what I've done for those don't seem to, like, change too much. Like, the car jacks is that you can just jump over a car, but hitting the cars is, like... Oh, yeah. Speedracer absolutely does a murder. I do know that, yes. It's maybe a little unfair to Speedracer and the challenge of Racer X, but seeing how it handles and knowing what it's doing, it has 6 tracks. Like, or, no, sorry, it has, like, 7 or 8? I'm just trying to think of the dial, because they do a dial thing is what it is, like the phone, as the number of tracks that are in it. So you just have, like, a few races. You need to win them. You can buy different parts because of that. And it's all just stuff that goes on to 4 different buttons that you can use as abilities, which we saw a lot of them. It's basically like speed boost. You can jump in the air. Just a couple things like that. You're trying to knock other cars off the road sometimes. It does ask you to murder people. But for the most part, you're just trying to win the race. The big thing is that the racing is like... Yeah, I had it set up, JoeQ. Like, I managed to get the crunchy audio solved and get into it, but now I can't seem to get it. Yes, the actual aesthetics, the way that it, like, cuts to characters to react to stuff is fantastic. The way that they have, like, a little bit of the cartoon at the beginning is really neat. Like, all that stuff is really neat. That's very, very nice. And then the game's just kind of a really meh, bad racing game that, like, auto-turns you around a lot of the corners. Not entirely, but even if you screw up, it just feels like you're not really penalized all that much, if at all. And that's not super interesting, as it turns out. So I guess the thing is, where would we put a game like that? A game that's got great presentation, some really interesting aesthetics, and really holds to the, like, cartoon media that it's from. It just does not end up well. And it's certainly no Carmageddon. I don't even think it's a 10th frame Pro Bowling. You know what? I think we've actually nailed exactly where it goes. Darkseid is interesting. I think this is also interesting, but it's better than Clyde's Adventure. Definitely. Like, just the aesthetics of it alone are just so nicely done that it's hard to rate it too terribly. Like, if you're a fan of Speedracer, I could see why you'd really like that game. It has some real stuff going on in it. Yeah. But ultimately, like, it's not that worse. We're better or worse than Mega Race. You have way more control over this than you do over Mega Race. Like, so much more. It's not even vaguely comparable that way. There's 10 times the game in this than there is in Mega Race. You have abilities and things to use. Mega Race has nothing. Mega Race is a series of FMVs, which, like, that's neat. It's got some cool FMVs, but this is, yeah, this actually plays. Doesn't play amazing. It feels like what you're doing doesn't matter all that much, but you have way more control, and it feels like you're at least doing something. Mega Race is just, watch this. It's really nothing at all in Mega Race. So there, congratulations to Speedracer. Top 37. It's a shooting gallery with pretty backing video. Yeah, it's hardly even that. But yes, pretty backing video is about the thing with Mega Race. This one has the aesthetics, but also a tiny bit of game in there. And some ideas, like being able to switch out your abilities and buy parts and stuff like that is kind of cool. But ultimately, like, I can't imagine that you'd want to play that for more than about the time that we played it. Like, you get 2-3 races in you and you're like, Yeah, alright. I mean, I can knock these guys off the road, and Speedracer goes, well, he deserved it! And then, you know, you move on, because that's hilarious. And then you leave it there. Alright, but we need to get on to some other games. And this one, I should say loudly so that my wife can hear it.
Oh, I can hear.
Okay, because she really wanted to see a little bit of Alf, the First Adventure. This was recommended by her. I let her, even though she doesn't subscribe to my channel, I decided to let my wife put in a DOS request that she would like to see. And it should just be Alf. Yeah, alright.
I subscribe by having you as my business employee.
Wow, my boss is coming in here and criticizing me. I see. Alf, the First Adventure. You have a bad feeling about this. I have no idea. Why would you have a problem with that? Also, we are going to need to go down a few cycles. 3,000? No. Like 500 seems good. Hi. Oh. Well, that's... You don't want to be around Alf, bud.
No.
As it turns out, Alf is a bad person for you to meet.
Speaking of which, the loading screen.
Yeah, so this is a 1987 game. Alf, short for alien life form, was born on the planet Melmac. Alf arrived on Earth with a bang when his spaceship crashed through the roof of the Tanner family garage. Alf now resides with the Tanners, having adopted many of Earth's strange customs. Alf would also like to adopt the family cat, Lucky, and turn him into feline mignon. So far, Lucky has managed to elude Alf's grasp, but Alf figures it's just a matter of time. After all, says Alf, I'm only 230. I've got another 300 years. Do you want instructions? Yes. Alright. Premise. Alf desperately needs your help. Join Alf in a race against time as you scour the neighborhood collecting cats and spaceship parts while avoiding Willie Tanner and the dreaded dog catcher. Sounds easy. Alf says, ha! Oh, why is this not... That should be working. I wonder if I need to change the batteries, actually. Because I think I need a numpad for this one. Oh, buddy! You're not...
Do you want me to grab batteries for you?
I'll see first. I think I might not have to. There are 4 levels of maze-like neighborhoods you must navigate to win the game. Guide Alf through each, collecting all the necessary elements. 4 cats, 2 spaceship parts, and 1 key to advance to the next level. Get all before it reaches 24 hours. Watch out for the dog catcher. Willie only bails you out of the dog pound 3 times, then you get put on a leash in the backyard. Uh-oh, game over. Things to avoid. Avoid Willie Tanner. Willie's on the lookout for Alf. Avoid him like the plague. Alright, we're about to start from the beginning of the level. The dog catcher, hot on our tail. If he loses one, a chance to win the game. Grabs Alf 3 times, then the game will end. Okay, so we do not want to hit garbage cans. And we need to get pizza. We gotta get our strength up. We're only 230 years old. Alright, so first we must eat a pizza. The special pizza clock will count down the slices. I'll be unable to catch cats until he finds another pizza. Ah, okay. Cats, crafted neighborhood cats. So we need to catch 4 cats. And the 2 spaceship parts. And we'll need a key afterwards to get to the garage.
I like how they say you're putting the cats in the garage.
In the garage, yes. Alright, on a higher level, they'll get faster. 4 arrow keys. Okay, so I don't actually need to have numpad for this one. Okay. That's it. Hey, no problem. Time for Elf.
Not working.
No, it's working. Alright, I have pizza. So now I have to catch cats. Oh my god, they're so fast though. Oh, I got one. Alright, we have a cat. That pizza runs down real quick. Oh, and there's a car that I have to avoid. Here,
It's driving very erratically.
Well, they're looking for an alien. Oh god, it's running over those cats over and over, I would say. Yes, it's a maze game clone.
Oh.
This is humiliating. It sure is, Elf. It sure is. Oh boy, I got that Zaw. Oh, and it goes over here. Okay, so this is weird because there's certain areas that, like, connect, but you can't tell which way. Wait. Oh, Willy... So Willy bumped into us from off-screen.
Oh.
Because sometimes, so, like, the edges of the screen here will occasionally be a way out. But also, like, if I go here, I can't move over because there's a wall there, but I can't see it.
You
Right?
Just have to know where
You just have to know where the wall is.
Like the instructions said, you want to get familiar with the levels.
Yup. Thanks for suggesting this. You're very nice.
Yeah.
I
Yum,
very
yum,
much appreciate
cats.
Oh my god. Alright, and I can't only catch cats when I have pizza. So alright, so I gotta go grab a pizza again. Where are these cats? See, like, they just went off screen, but I don't know. So, like, does that mean if I go out here, are they gonna immediately hit me because they're still moving on another screen? Oh, that green cat. Wow, it really went... Dang. These load times. It has to do a little song every time as part of it. Okay, I'm still chasing after this green cat. I can't move over there. Oh, wait. Holy shit, it's way over there now? Man, that green cat fucking schmoves. Oh, and you can only pick up pizza once your whole pizza clock is gone. I'm starting to get a feeling on how I think this game is.
Do you see why, as a 5-year-old, I gave up on this game pretty quickly?
Yes, yes. I might also. As a 37-year-old. Okay, I can't move off that way. I can move off here. Okay, so yeah, there's walls in certain spots, and you just have to know where they are. And you also have to guess that, like, Willy's not on the other side of them. Oh, I can't go through the train tracks, I guess? Alright, apparently not. See, I can't go up. But I can go up there, because that's where the road is. It's a 1987 game.
Played this on my Tandy.
Yup. I was gonna. This is. It
Okay,
was
that
MS-DOS, Tandy, Atari, and oh god, something else it was on.
That was BS. You didn't catch that yellow cat. It totally clipped through you.
It's because I ran out of pizza.
Oh.
You cannot pick up the cats unless you have pizza. That's okay. I have a full 24 hours in each of these levels to complete them. We're only at 2 hours. Yeah, it might have been Commodore 64 for this one. Oh, wait, that time I had pizza.
Yeah.
What the hell? The cat just went right through me. That's what Alf sometimes says when he's finished eating. It plays a little music sting every time that you go in and out of like an area. Or most of the time. It didn't do it that time. I don't know. Already holding a cat, go deposit. Yeah, I guess. Sure. That's fair. And that's just nothing. Alright, I don't have the strength to catch a cat unless I'm already full from pizza. Where can I leave? Only there. Okay. Oh, but that's a fucking dead end. Okay, how about this spot? No, not that one. This one works. Gotcha. Hold up, I gotta get my Zaw. Oh, got a little sting. Oh, God, the dog catcher. Nope. Oh.
I like how there's an airport in the middle of the suburbs there.
Mm-hmm. Elf has pizza. No, it says Elf has nothing. I still have nothing. Oh. Oh no, this is humiliating. I got it. Oh god. Okay, not the right one. Sorry, there's a wall there. Didn't you know? The controls are very responsive, as you might have noticed.
Elf has cat.
Alf has cat. Alright, let's go deposit our cat. I gotta watch out for Willy, though. He's prowling around that garage. Can I... Okay, I have nothing. Good. I'll camp this pizza for when I run out of pizza power. I never watched a lot of Alf. Was pizza a big thing in Alf?
I think it was.
Okay. Oh, well...
I wonder if it shows you chained in the yard.
I think I have one more life.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe not. My fault we lost? Sure. Blame the alien. Sorry, game over. Hit spacebar. And that's Alf. The first adventure. Thank you, my lovely wife, for recommending that.
I wanted to make sure you got to eat some cats today.
Play again, huh? I'm gonna say that we know where to rank this based on what we've seen.
I'm curious to see how low it is after seeing All Dogs Go to Heaven, though.
Oh, it's, yeah,
I
it's
thought
no...
this was pretty bottom of the barrel when I was a child, and now I'm like, oh, it's not actually that bad.
No, the controls work.
Yeah.
So it's better than All Dogs Go to Heaven. It's definitely not Flintstones or Jetsons. It's no Scunny Lost in Space or International Ninja Rabbits. It's definitely not Tongue of the Fat Man. Is it better than Boppin'? God, am I gonna rate Alf lower than Scunnies? I might.
Was Tandy a leather company?
Yeah, at one point, yeah. There's a few of the early PC companies have some very wild origins.
That's amazing.
It's better than Guerrilla War. Guerrilla War also just... Like, the controls didn't work for Guerrilla War, really. Honestly, it's better than Scunny Cart. Yeah. Oh, you're really in this Kilo Blaster Animal Quest kind of zone. I'm feeling this. Wow, I'm just looking now and I'm realizing I need to find some more great DOS games, because there's some really good ones at the top here. But the difference between how good the top ones are versus how bad the bottom ones are is really something, because this Alf game is garbage, and it's not going to even make the bottom 10,
Oh,
I don't
that's
think.
pretty bad.
I think that Kilo Blaster is better than Alf. Yeah, but I'm going to say that there's more of a game to Alf than Animal Quest, but the game sucks. So, like, those walls, not knowing where to go when you can just run into a wall and be, like, trying to go off to the next screen, but being like, well, I can't go there, I don't know, and trying to find the exact spots you're allowed to go. Not great. Yeah, Syndicate's still in the top 10, I believe. Maybe not? No, yeah, it's 10. Yeah, Syndicate's a really cool game. Good old Peter Molyneux. Very early Molyneux. Yeah, we're gonna... It's better than Animal Quest. The game doesn't control amazing, but it's not like... There's some annoyances, but in general, like, it's fairly responsive. I get the idea of what you're trying to do, even if it's not particularly fun. So it's better than Animal Quest. Kilo Blaster is terrible, but, like, it's more fun. The game is more interesting than what this is. It's just a very basic maze game.
Did you know Tandy created Radio Shack?
I didn't know that Tandy created Radio Shack, no, but that's interesting.
They are defunct as of 2020, I think.
Okay.
So fairly recently. Oh no, sorry, 2000.
Oh, 2000.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2000.
yeah.
That's quite a history.
All right, Alf the First Adventure. Congratulations on not being a bottom 10 game.
That's pretty shocking and impressive.
They didn't create it. They bought Radio Shack the first time it failed back in like the 50s. Oh, in 1963.
Oh, because
okay.
on Wikipedia makes it sound like Charles Tandy launched. It says he found Radio Shack. Oh, I guess mail order company. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay.
All right, in any case.
Anyhow, yeah.
That's a little bit of Alf. We have some other games to do here. All right. Well, it's finally time. At some point, you've got to let the kids know about it. The kids have to find out. And we're just going to have to do it. You're watching, so you're like, what the fuck is he talking about? Listen, Tanya, in all children's lives, there is a time when you're going to have to explain to them about tech. They've got to know about tech and the TekWar.
Whoa.
I think it's tech. William Shatner's TekWar.
Oh.
Use the arrow keys to choose from the below 7 missions. Or the Matrix, if you've gotten a Matrix symbol. Alright, who do we want? Do we want Marty Dolar? Dallas DeMarco? Carlisle Rossi? Conrad Lowell? Sonny Hokori? Miles Connor? Oh god, also, I love the... Janus. Janus. Man, Miles Connor with them. Look at them schmooves. Y'all are doing the finger pointing. Miles got the moves. Miles is really swagging it up there. There's a lot of leather in the future. So actually, I think first thing that we should really do... Oh, it's by Capstone. Right. Of course. There is a setup / manual that tells us the story of TekWar, which I feel is important for us to know. Oh, it is just manual. Yeah, it's just manual exe. A city in turmoil. The pinnacle of computer entertainment. That capstone. A city in turmoil. The year is 2045. The place is the greater Los Angeles metropolitan area. Glamour. The threat. Tech. The most psychoactive mind-alterant ever devised by the human mind is peddled daily on the streets of the inner city. This trade resists all efforts by the poorly funded local authorities to halt its distribution, and it brings in enormous wealth for those in control, the tech lords. The mafia kingpins of the 21st century, the tech lords, have divided the city into 7 boroughs to minimize infighting and maximize profit. A new threat. Recently, an informant within the organization of tech lord Sonny Hokori, the most powerful tech lord in the city, has come forth with a story too frightening to ignore. He swears the tech lords have put aside their differences to increase the level of tech addiction to disastrous proportions. Their vehicle, the Matrix. Nikolai Petrovsky, a noted cyber biologist, and Miyoshi Nakahara, a Nobel Prize-winning cyberneticist, have mysteriously disappeared. It is believed that their skills are being used by the tech lords to develop a means to distribute tech across the Matrix. This would addict the hundreds of thousands of people who use the Matrix in their daily business. And once the flow of text on the Matrix is stopped, those addicts will rely on the tech lord consortium in the physical world to get their fix. What? What? I know Shatner is ghostwritten for this, but is the most creative idea they came up with is the drug war, but in the future? Yes, but also the drugs are cyber drugs that are only available through the internet, but also they are available in real life too. Recently thawed. Who will save the city from this enslavement? You will. An ex-cop framed for dealing tech. Yeah, okay, ripped off Snow Crash. But Snow Crash is interesting. This is stupid. There was a lot of panic about crime. There's always a lot of panic about crime, and it's weird reactionaries that tend to do this. Shatner! An ex-cop framed for dealing tech. You have spent the last 5 years in cryogenic suspension in an orbiting prison platform called the Freezer. When you return to Earth, you discover that you have been granted a special parole on the condition that you work for Walter Bascom, head of the Cosmos Detective Agency. You must investigate the efforts of the Tech Lords to use the Matrix and find a way to stop them. If you succeed, thousands of innocents escape the mind-ravaging effects of tech. If you fail, the addiction spreads, but you won't see that in the Freezer. Snow Crash is stupid, but fun. Well, it's also written to be stupid. Yes, exactly. Snow Crash knows it's stupid. It names its main character hero protagonist. Like, Snow Crash is meant to be dumb. Why does every game that has a future involve a lot of drugs? Because, I mean, this is the days of going into the arcades and all of the arcade machines having the, like, winners don't do drugs things on them. Like, it was very much the Dare days. Like, this is not the, I mean, honestly, it's not like the war on drugs has ever really stopped, but this is, in a lot of ways, the height of it. Remember in Dark? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Once the game has started and you are standing in the subway, hit the escape to bring up the TekWar menu. I love start the game, then do things like choose your difficulty. Okay. Also, many of the options of the TekWar menu can be accessed through the keyboard function keys. These keys are TekWar Online Help, Save Game, Load Game, Quick Game, Toggle Messages, Mouse Sensitivity, Toggle Monitor Overscan, Sound and Music Volume, Screen Brightness, Scrapped, Joystick Centering, and Screen Capture. We had an idea for this one, but fuck it. Ship time. Okay, well, it's time to learn about tech. Let's start with level 1, right? Okay, I think that all of the protagonists start in the same spot, which is kind of throwing me. Oh, this is, wow. This is ugly. This is where you can finally pick your difficulties. Fuck the cops. What? I don't have a weapon. What? Huh? Who are you talking to? I certainly don't have a weapon. I put it away, see? Okay, I gotta know. Oh, the minute you step on the track, just 0. Uh-huh. Oh, dude. Oh, this guy's got some fucking scoliosis going on. Ouch. That... Yo, you need to see a doctor. You need to put your, like, neck straight, please, sir. Okay, you cannot talk to the officer. Oh, no, don't shove me off. Lady, please. Don't hit F10, it'll inject you with tech. The most mind-altering substance known to man? I remember TekWar being on TV. And I saw like 1 or 2 parts of episodes and it looked so bad that I just... And like that was back when I was watching like SG-1. But it... Oof. Really unwatchable. Okay, so do I go in... Ah, here's where I can enter in. Oh! They just have pistol ammo in this ticket booth that I'm allowed to go in. SG-1's great. It's pretty campy, though. Like, I don't know. Like, I was willing to put up with camp, is what I mean. Oh, okay, so I can go into the washrooms. Sure. Okay, let's help him out. There's also mouse control, kind of. It's interesting control scheme. Sorry, I almost said TekWar, but that's not right. It's William Shatner's TekWar. Okay, that is not how our character looked at the selection screen. Also, that character is way taller than I am. Oh, peekaboo. Whoop, whoop. How did they manage to get this game to look this much worse than, like... Oh. Alright, so I flush the toilet if I click on the door here. Yeah. Okay, so hitting the doors just flushes the toilets. Sure. Do I want to talk to the man? Or no? What is with your face? Okay, I do also want to mention that there's Carissa, Ken, Chris, and Kevin as the names on the toilet stall. What? Somebody shot me. I got hurt. What hurt me? What? What the fuck? What? Who's... Oh, the cop is shooting me. What? What? What did I do? I mean, okay, lore accurate cops, fair. Or rather, like, you know. Oh, I can just imagine they're gonna have some good joke or something here. No. Okay, I can jump. Oh boy. Oh boy. Didn't wash my hands. Fair. Do we maybe just need to go on the actual subway? Because I can't open this door. Like, there's no direction to where to go or what to do. Alright, we'll wait for the train. Apparently somebody is shooting me again. Fuck it. Whatever. Oh. Hey, bud. Ah, will work for tech. Uh-huh. Carissa loves Kens. Alright, we are now on train. Oh! What? I can just drive train? What are these bus stops? What? Okay, oh, one side is... I see. One side just opens up to black wall. Huh. Okay, we're in a new area, which is stop 1. What? But that... What does that mean? Where is this? But... Where am I going? What's the point? Genetic security checkpoint. Okay. Do I... go... Okay, I have to go through genetic security. Got it. Oh, Level 1 map. Okay, we found a map. Hey, we're in an area. What the hell is that? Is that graffiti or an ad? Exclamation mark. Drink. Getting some very wet sounds from somewhere. So, this is my walk height, by the way. Like, this is crouch. I'm just... ready to, meet friends. Put it that way. I'm in a... you know... welcoming position for everyone. Okay, they did eventually have a walk animation. Hold up. Okay. I had to see. Fair enough. What? I don't have a gun! I don't have my gun out, what the fuck? Why is everybody yelling that I have a gun? Who's shooting? Fuck off! I think it's because I got run over by the bus, so that aggroed the bus? Oh, somebody's shooting me again. Oh my god, the bus almost ran me over. Alright, it must be... fuck this. Oh man, that gun looks, real good. So do we... Gun, I have a gun! Unlike Doom, you do actually have to aim up and down. The corner is health, yes. What? So, what did something a hologram? That was also a hologram of our character, I'm pretty sure. Oh, was a hologram is what it said. Okay, that is really hard text to read. Shrike charges. And bazooka fuel. Passage requires blue key card. So am I just supposed to be blasting my way through the city, or... That man was antimatter, and when I touched him, we both exploded. I keep on hearing people get splatted, and I don't know why or how. Okay, that woman exploded too. What? Why did she... If I touch people, do they explode? No. was a hologram. Who was? Where? What? What hologram? Okay, maybe everyone's not aggro on me this time? Oh, no, okay. No, immediately some of them are aggro. Fist. Okay, that is a key card. A red key card, though. Hmm. So I wonder if I can ride on the backs of those buses? Oh, fuck! I've narrowly avoided getting splattered. Is that just like somebody vomiting or... Okay, oh, another tech lord lady in the corner here. Do I have bullets left? Okay, yeah, I do. Why did it stop firing? Those guys have their hands up. Okay. So who's shooting me? Because I was still taking damage. Ah, yeah, that sounds like cops taking cover behind the civilian. Yeah. Neo LA, the future. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Look, I have no idea if I should, like, do I just go in blasting in everywhere? I don't know. That lady was shooting us earlier. That was a hologram. Okay. Oh, well. It's GLA. Yeah. Deus Ex is more than competent. We played Deus Ex again recently, and Deus Ex really holds up. I thought it was a ton of fun still to play. I played it back in the day too, but... Aha! The red key card. Do I have to open it at the keycard door again? Yes. Alright, sure. Sorry, you have to be looking the other way and take a bunch of damage to get in this room. And then there's a blue key card, but it's to just another building in the city. Oh my god, right. Okay, it has a key card on this side. Oh, yeah, there's... I mean, like, gameplay-wise and stuff, it generally holds up. There's some social commentary and stuff that does not. A lot of it is surprisingly still pretty good. Oh my god, that's so hard to aim. I'm dead. Alright, I want to try and see if we can go through that. Also, I have no idea how we're getting to different guns. Sure, that's at least a somewhat usable gun. I love that these gangsters, apparently, I'm guessing that they're gangsters on the public buses. Like, these gangsters and stuff, they're totally fine to just shoot me up wherever. But if I pull out a gun to shoot back, the cops get me. Man, the firing sure is some vague goddamn suggestions. Oh boy, that run animation, holy shit. I had not seen the bob before. I hadn't paid attention to that. Oh my god. Was an android. Oh, okay. Is that a person? Oh. Oh, they're just shooting me through the wall. Okay. Oh, pistol clip with a K because it's TekWar. There we go. I was trying to figure out what it was saying when I was grabbing those. Hello. I would like to... Am I out? Nope. I just stopped firing. It doesn't seem like there's really ammo, even though I'm picking up clips. I don't... Sorry. Clips? Like... With a K? Pistol clip with a K. God damn. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Oh no! Fuck. Oh, I ran out of lives. Okay, is there a difference? So, Sonny Hokori is one of the tech lords. He's one of the bad guys. So, we start from the same spot. And there's... Okay, there's just a dead guy? Or... Sir? Alright, we're at stop 3, I guess. The person's just enjoying their tech, exactly. The Sewer 2 map. Remember, kids, no tech. Not even once. Okay, I'm curious. Okay. You can jump in the water. Can we crouch in the water? No. Wait. Can I not use a ladder? You have to look up. No. Wait, how do I... Hold up, how do I use a ladder? Oh, it's X! Oh my god, look at how slow this is. It is the jump button to go up the ladder. And it's this. Okay, no, I wanna... Wait, how do I get off the ladder? Oh my god. Okay, I had to like maneuver around it. Oh my, look at this! They put it way above the water because the only way to get off is to like let go and then try and like shimmy around it. So you need extra height so you can fall a bit. I mean, I've seen some tricks to get around limitations of early DOS games and stuff. Like, I get it, but that's something. Okay, yeah, of course he's gonna be just shooting. Was a hologram. What? Oh, is that a... It's a rat. Okay. Alright, I am Tech Lord, Sunny Hulkery. Oh, I just went right through that railing. So that railing doesn't exist? I guess? Everything is bullet spongy, too. And like I said, unlike Doom and like Star Wars Dark Forces and stuff like that, you do actually have to page up, page down, change where you're looking to aim at things. Am I underwater? Somebody is trying to shoot me through a wall. Is that like Sparrow? Does somebody really like pizza? Is that what's going on? Oh, fall down into the poop. Oh, and I can just go through that too. Sure. Nothing that looks like a barrier is a barrier. Oh, wow. They actually did floating animation for that. That's more than I would have expected at this point. In the future, guns suck. Are we... What are these fields? What does this mean? I don't... There, no... I have absolutely no idea what we're supposed to be doing here. Oh my god, this level. What is wall or ceiling or anything? Oh, this is hard to parse. Oh god, a light at the end of the tunnel. Can I fire? No, I cannot fire. Why can I not fire? Am I out of ammo? Maybe? I guess? Ooh, alright, let's look at this overhead map. That's, well, they knew what maps were. They didn't know what they were supposed to do for the player, but they knew that there was a thing called maps and that they should have one. Can I pick that up? I would like gun. Give gun. Gun? Okay. I'll forget about that one. Let's go to this gun and see what this one does. Okay, I'm curious again. Is this railing also just for show? Yep. Okay. Neat. Medic kits, as they are often called. I'm surprised they showed a lot of restraint there by having it be medic with a C. Honestly. Ed Boon wasn't designing TekWar. Oh god, there's another thing that can run us over. Perfect. Oh, this one doesn't. Oh, this one's just gonna schmoove us around. Here we go. Yeehaw! This run animation's just the best. The absolute greatest. What do you look like when you run? Well, you just speed everything up. Simple. I have absolutely no idea what this level wants from us. Should we just go back in the water? Maybe we should go back in the water. I want to try and shoot somebody with this other gun. But I need to find an enemy. Can I... Okay, we can jump, so I can't swim up. Because we're only jumping. Like you do in water. Oh, but that's also just a dead end. Okay. Is this something? No. Somebody's shooting at me. I want to see if I can jump across. That looks like maybe it's a gun. Although I couldn't grab the other gun, so I don't know why I'm thinking that would be any different. So we got the blue key card. I like that we can just dance on the water by pressing X enough. I have no idea where the blue key card goes, though. And this area is... Oh, hard on the eyes. Oh, we're somewhere. Back on the surface. So we can go back to the subway. It's kind of neat that this is an open world, quote unquote. Okay, so did we got that gun, didn't we? Oh, okay. It's this one. Sure. Here, let's see if can we shoot a gas station? Does it have anything cool in this? No. And I think I'm out of ammo. Sure. Okay, out of ammo again, sure. What happens if we run out of ammo in this game? Subway 2 map. Another thing is, we have that blue key card. Can we use that blue key card at other places? I know we're spending a lot of time with TekWar, but it's just... I gotta know. The kids gotta know about it. Remember, kids, no tech, not even once. So this is not the stop that we want. I want to go back to, like, stop 1. Or stop 5? I want to see if the blue key card works on the other stops. It's kind of neat that it has this open world design. Not that I want to give this game a whole lot of props for anything. Anything. You know, just waiting for the train. Ugh. Ugh. Commute's hell in Greater LA. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find the right stop. This looks maybe right? Is this one? This is 3. Fuck. How does 5 go to 3 immediately? Okay, we passed that one. Is this stop one? Yes. Right? Yes. Okay. Wait. But... oh, maybe we get different... maybe because this is a different character, it is actually a different map. It starts out in the same subway, and the stops are still the same. But the levels are different? Oh my god. Was a hologram. Oh my god. This is incomprehensible. Where are we supposed to go? Like, what are we even supposed to do? That's the thing, is there's not been any explanation as to, like, the point of anything. Back to the subway. I like that the subway drops you off in the sewer. Oh, I was gonna say, I can hear somebody shooting at me. Oh, I should change to the other guns, right. Who is shooting? Somebody's shooting. Something... alright, there's more. Where's... oh, no? Wait. Is it down? Is it up? No. TekWar. TekWar. Let's leave that banging soundtrack up. Well, we decide where to put TekWar. Well, it's like Doom and Star Wars Dark Forces. It's also like Ken's Labyrinth. I'd say it's a little bit more like one of these than another of these. This is a weird one. I've always known that TekWar has a reputation. But I will say, what I didn't expect is that it has ambition, if that makes sense. Like, it's a big open world. That's kind of surprising for the time. The way that it's trying to do that thing, that you can just, like, pick a map to work on, that you have all these characters. But the lore sucks, the guns suck, the aiming sucks, the movement sucks, the animation sucks, the visuals suck, the water and stuff is just garbage, like everything else. The controls are absolute trash. Just everything. Everything else is unconscionable. It's so bad. Did we ever figure out what we were trying to do? Open key doors. All of the levels were mazes for that character. I mean, we're trying to stop the Matrix so that the tech doesn't go into the wrong hands in Greater LA in 2049. Gotta get those kids to stop taking their tech. Well, it's no Zargon beyond reality. It's not Ken's Labyrinth. I don't think we're supposed to kill the Tech Lords. One of the characters is the Tech Lord. That character that we were last playing was the name of the most powerful Tech Lord. Fans of the fiction, I don't know, hit me up, let me know. You can send an email to idon'tcare@hotmail.com. Oh, were those the targets? Okay, that could make sense. I guess? Was that what it was? Okay. Sure. Alright, it's, like I said, it's no Ken's Labyrinth. It's no DuckTales Quest for Gold. It's no Mega Race. It's no Manic Carts. That being said, Manic Carts is kind of the same really ugly build engine 3D that's like... Build engine can look good. I think there's stuff in there that's nice, but it's just so poorly utilized here. Manic Carts felt kind of similar. Better. Definitely better. But that's not a huge thing. as far as the aesthetic and how ugly it is, we're getting right into the zone with Terminator 2 Judgment Day Chess Wars. That's feeling very similar. And it's more of a game than a Live Sharks. I hate to say this. I have to give TekWar props for trying to be ambitious, for having an idea. It's a bad idea. Well, okay, the one idea, the open world thing, is kind of interesting. Everything else is terrible. Sorry, I almost did a disservice to this and didn't mention that it is William Shatner's TekWar. A top 50 DOS video game. It's bad. It's real bad. But we've seen worse. It's better than extremely slow, very ugly chess. Barely. Honestly, if it didn't have the open level, like, if it did not have the concept where you could, like, go on the subway and pick different levels and do all that kind of thing, where it made it feel like an open city, a little bit Deus Ex style. I mean, I shouldn't speculate, because that's not what it is, but, we'd be going further down. Put it that way. Because, whew, yeah, that thing is, rough. And we've got 69 games. Very nice. But I think that's all for me today. I've got some podcast work to catch up on. We have one game that I didn't get to today, but I want to give it a lot of time, because I think that it'll be worth it. I wanted to look a little bit at a RPG strategy from... Oh god, who made that? Oh, it was Westwood. It was early Westwood. Right, I'm like, it was one of the big ones. It was a request from Ghidorah, I think our last request for the month, which is Battletech, the Crescent Hawk's Inception. So I'm going to do that very soon, get it done before the end of the month. I have another request that just got put in. And remember, if you're a sub or a patron, you can put in a request into our Discord. We have a special channel just for that. But if you're not a sub, you can still hop in there. And if you like the stream, those follows mean a lot. You can always check out the podcast. We didn't get any bottom 10 games today. Doing pretty good. Alf tried. Alf tried its hardest. TekWar tried harder. But in trying, failed. Some interesting ones today, though. And I will get back to more of these on Mondays. I'm going to try and do some special days also, just for, like, the Battletech one is a very short RPG, from my understanding. Like, you can finish it in, like, 7 hours. So I don't think I need a special episode just for it. But when we get to, like... I want to try and do the summoning and actually, like, sit down and play a lot of it soon. And I want to do some other RPGs and stuff like that, but they're going to need to spend more than, like, the 30-45 minutes that I want to spend on a game in here. Or, like, an hour, right? We're going to need, like, if we do an SSI game, that's going to need at least a stream by itself. So we'll try and get to some of those, but we'll do those later. And, congratulations again to Doom, staying in our top spot, and to All Dogs to go to heaven, staying in our bottom. You'll have to send some in for me so we can dethrone one of those. And I will send you on over to somebody else, so don't